guys, welcome back to TechDose, and in this video we will look at final array state after k multiplication operations 1 problem, which is from Leetcode number 3264. Let's now read the problem statement. In this problem you are given an integer array nums and an integer k and an integer multiplier. You need to perform k operations on nums. In each operation, find the minimum value x in nums. If there are multiple occurrences of the minimum value, select the one that appears first. Replace the selected minimum value x with x times multiplier. Return the integer array denoting the final state of nums after performing all the k operations. Now let's look at an example which is given. Now in this case, if you look at the first example, then we have 5 items 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the k value is equals to 5. The multiplier is 2. So as you can see, the operation says that we need to find the minimum value first. So what is the minimum value? It is 1, which is present at index 1. Okay, so the initial state was 2, 1, 3, 5, 6. I picked the minimum value at index 1. The second thing is to multiply this x with the multiplier and replace the value. What is the multiplier? It is 2. So if you multiply by 2, then this 1 will now change to 2, right? So after this change, after the first operation, this is the state of the array. After having done this, we need to repeat the same process k number of times. So we are done one time. Now we need to do for the second time. So if you do for the second time, then again I will be picking the minimum element. The minimum element, there are two 2's, right? Okay. So if there are two 2's, the problem also says that pick the first one. So pick the leftmost one. So I will be picking the 0th index 2, and then I will be multiplying with the multiplier 2 and replace it by 4. So this is the state after second operation. And again I will be picking the minimum element, which is this 2 at index number 1, and multiply with the 2 and then replace it by 4. So if you keep repeating, then finally you will achieve a final state, and this you can return, right? Now in this case, in order to find the candidate, you will have to search the entire array to find the minimum element, right? And that will take order of n time, and we need to repeat it k number of times. So the time complexity of this approach will be order of nk. Now let's look at the constraint and see if it is going to work. So if you look at the nums length, it is just 100. So n value is just 100 and the k value is maximum 10. You see? So nk will be 10 to the power of 3 at max, which is way less than 10 to the power of 8. So definitely this brute force approach is also going to work. But let's see a better approach than this. If you think about it, then we need to keep track of the minimum element in the array based on the index, right? So we can use a min heap for the same reason, and the min heap will contain the value comma index. Why value comma index and why not just value, or why not just index? Because the value will maintain the ordering of the heap, okay? And the index will say that if two values, value 1 and value 2 are same, then the one which is having a lower index should come first, right? And also if there is certain value, let's say the smallest value is 2, you should be able to say at which index it is present. Otherwise, how will you know where it should be replaced, right? Again, you will have to search for 2 by traversing through the entire array. So index is very helpful for all these scenarios, right? So I will be using value and index to store as the heap node. Now given the array and the multiplier with the given k value 4, I have to repeat our process k number of times. So I will push all these values into the heap. So I will basically do a build heap. This will take order of n time. If you want to know the internal working of heap, then there is an entire heap playlist that I have already made. The first video link will be present in the description below and also in the I button. You can just check it out. So here I will take a min heap, and the first one is the value, second one is the index. So the operation says that pick out the minimum. So it will be the top of the heap. So 1 comma 1 will be picked out. Here the value is 1. So it will be multiplied with 3. So this value becomes 3, and then we will push 3 comma 1. Okay. And then we will replace the same index, that means index number 1, with a new value of 3 in the array, right? Because I need to return the array, final state of the array. So after doing one operation, I'll do k minus minus, and I will keep repeating this unless this k becomes equals to 0. In the next operation again, I will be picking the minimum from the min heap. So it will be the top of the heap. So 1 comma 3 will be taken out. This is index 3, value 1. 1 multiplied by 3 will be 3, and the index 3. So at index 3 you write 3 here and do k minus minus. So 2 operations are done. Repeat the process. Next time top of the heap 2 comma 0 is taken out. So 2 multiplied by 3 will be 6 at index 0 and it will be pushed back into the heap. So at index 0 we now have a value 6 and you do k minus minus. Again the next time the minimum value will be picked and there are 3 minimum values. 3 comma 1 will be taken out because the index is the lowest, right? Even though they have the same values. So if you take out 3 comma 1, multiply this 3 with 3, so it will become 9 comma 1. Okay, so at index 1 you will be pushing 9 and then you will be doing k minus minus. Now since k value is 0, so our steps will stop and now whatever is stored in the array, this will be returned. It will be 69334. Okay, so I hope you have understood this entire approach. Now if you can look at it, building the heap is order of n and then taking out the top element is always log n operation, and how many times we are taking out the top and pushing after the change, we are doing it k times. So the time complexity will be on plus k log n and the space complexity due to the heap will be order of n. So I hope you have understood this entire approach. Let's now look at the code. If you are someone who is looking to prepare for top product based company within a limited time of just 3 months, then we have brought for you both the DSA and the system design live interview training program. The most important feature of this program is you get a filtered and condensed structured curriculum, in-depth discussion of all the topics, and my guarantee of your understanding, one-on-one guidance with me, and live weekend classes. To know more about the training, you can WhatsApp us on this given number. In this problem, we are given the nums, k and multiplier. So I'll be taking a min heap and then finding the size of the number of items. I will be building our heap and after this I'll be doing k number of operations. And I'll be just taking out the top of the heap, then I will be multiplying and getting the new value, and I will be updating my nums array, and I will be pushing the new item into the min heap, and this will be repeated for k number of times. After this, the new nums array after the changes will be returned as your result. So this is the entire approach and I hope you were able to understand it. If you still have any doubt, then feel free to comment below and I'll try to help you as soon as possible. Like and share our video and subscribe to our channel in order to watch more of this programming videos. See you guys in the next video. Thank you.